Welcome to the bold analysis. I have followed keenly your member of parliament debating and voting for the finance bill 2023-2024, and at the end of it 272 members voted to increase fuel VAT from 8% to 16%, while 84 opposed. After Kenyans were told that the bill is only wrong because Raila is opposing it, and Rigathi Gachagua go to the heart of Nyeri and told some Nyeri residents that when you see Raila opposing something, that thing is good. And what has happened at the end of it is that William Ruto has been given his dose. He's been given his wish. I don't know whether he will have an excuse. Opposition and the media were profiled and highly blamed to have just taken the political position, or rather opposition were gaining political capital from the bill, but were not intending to protect Kenyans from the William Ruto administration. And this has reminded me the words of Samuel Kobia. Samuel Kobia is the chair of the National Cohesion and Integration Commission, NCIC, that he broke his silence in a Sunday Sunday Standard, saying, "We have quickly descended into a state of non-violence, but surely not at peace or at ease. The promises of elections cannot be ignored, but promises unkept have led to us broken hearts, lost and agitated souls, and disappointed and hungry. First, we must hastily stop the issues of us versus them." Ladies and gentlemen, the finance bill that has just sailed in the National Assembly was reduced to an us versus them. And it was your MP was told that if he votes for the bill, against the bill, then he is supporting Azimio la Umoja, and not even to question on whether what was the repercussion of it. When you walk, from the moment you leave your bed in the morning to the moment you come back, try to collect your expenditure and factor in the cost of energy. You will see that fuel, increase in the price of fuel has a direct impact on the cost of living. Starting from the border guy, or starting from the matatu to work, getting to eat, the cost of producing what we're eating needs energy, needs fuel. To the cloth, it's being transported from one place to the other and even making it. So the cost of energy has a resultant, a ripple effect on the cost of living. And I agree with what Samuel Kobia is saying. We might be in peace because not all of us are in the streets, but we are not at ease. I am wondering and I am asking whether Edwin Sifuna is saying Azimio la Umoja are planning of doing a mass action. Will we rise beyond the political affiliation or alienation, or we will carry us versus them and not see the danger lying in the finance bill? I am wondering. It is true. We might be peaceful, but we are not at ease. Yesterday, a battery of journalists who are covering, there was some protest around Parliament, were arrested and the youth there, the youth there who were protesting around Parliament were also arrested. And today, it was a very strong word from Bodly saying that at least we needed to give space to all. There's nothing wrong like limiting. I want you to listen to Bodly's response here a bit. Clearly, some people, that is already a group that is protesting. It is a very clear indication that you are oppressed, and when you try to protest, you are also suppressed. It is the true definition of not at ease. Hatupumui inaturamba. That's it. Hatupumui. NCC chair Samuel Kobia, remember, he was one of the strongest sympathizers of President William Ruto and really took a direct swipe at Raila Odinga when Raila Odinga was saying things are bad and there can be no peace without justice. When Raila Odinga was calling mass action, these are the fellows that profiled Raila Odinga publicly as a man who was insensitive to the demands, or rather the situation or the security of this country. There are three indications that support the assertion that Kenyans may be at peace but not at ease. Media suppression. And let's just use the most recent example. I have listened to President Ruto speaking, saying that how should he defend Moses Kuria? How should he yes, he should defend media, but why should he not defend Moses Kuria? Because who will defend him when the media goes against him? Can you get that soundbite?
We must defend the free media. We must defend their right to criticize, to say whatever it is that they want to say, even to write propaganda, even to say the wrong things, even to write falsehood. We must defend that right. But we must also defend the right of those who hold the media to account or who call out the media when the media goes rogue. We must also defend the right of people like Moses Kuria to speak their mind. The same way we are defending the media to say all the things they want, including the wrong ones, right? And I saw one journalist saying the president should defend us from Moses Kuria. That's fine. I'll do my bit. But I want to ask them, so who is going to defend me from rogue media? Because I go through hell all the time. Yes. Yeah? So I think we need a fair balance. Yeah, we need a fair balance. And I think if they are feeling pain about what others say about them, it should tell them there are people who feel pain when they write falsehood about others. And I hope this will enable us to calibrate what we say, either way, against other people, for other people. I think it will really bring us together. The central aspect of this is that we must always know that we have a country called Kenya. We all belong, and we must all defend.
So, it has confirmed what I said yesterday. And my first analysis, because when this thing happened, I was, remember I was at home, so I traveled over the weekend. And my position was clear that Moses Kuria attacks on media were from a higher office and had the blessings of President Ruto. And those who thought that Moses Kuria speaking his mind got it wrong. Quite a number of people were like, oh, Kuria, stop attacking nation, Kuria, stop attacking nation. That was not it. It was William Ruto had sent him. And the reason why he had been sent is because they believe the edible oil expose and NHIF expose that were done were actually painting government in, denting the image of the government. So it is very true that Moses Kuria was William Ruto's gun for hire. He was hired and delivered that information to suppress the media, it was a clear message that if you continue doing this, I will stop advertising. So we're not at ease. Even that media is not at ease because things are bad in terms of governance. But when you raise your voice, you are suppressed. That's what exactly Moses Kuria was sent to do. Number two, we are not at ease because the inflation has been ignored. In the whole economic recovery talk, one thing that the politician is not telling you is about inflation. Prices of goods are going up. There is no reciprocation. It's not reciprocal to any sort of income increase, even for the civil servants. Even despite of that deduction that is going to, that tax that is going to housing levy and the other taxes that have been imposed there, inflation is high and no one seems to care. The dollar today was retailing at a record high 141. If I'm not wrong, we're heading somewhere. Suffocating, but you cannot. Now, if you try to oppose as a Kenyan, leave alone the media, any civilian protest is going to meet the criminal justice is on your back. As I speak, all the journalists who are around Parliament covering that protest were arrested and arraigned in court today for covering it. All the protesters were also arrested and they were beaten up as if it is illegal to protest around Parliament. I listened to Kimani Ichung'wah saying that they were blocking parliamentarians. They went to protest when the House business was going on. So I was even wondering where was that coming from. But it was being suppressed to send a message that this is what will going to happen even if Azimio la Umoja calls for mass action. It's true what someone could be saying. We are peaceful because chosen to, but not at ease. Lakini, that is what Kenyans deserve. I believe we've given Ruto his dose. He wanted the finance bill as it is. He has done his amendments. He has gotten his way with it. So it's his first budget. Support now has to sit back, wait and see what is going to be delivered. That's my take. And guys, I'm also reaching out to you. We have a children's home visit on Sunday. For those who can support with the little, I've shared the numbers there. Those who have food stuff donation around town, you can contact our admin Kawira. Those in other parts like Ngong Road, you can contact Brenda and also myself. And we are going to do a 50 bob challenge on Friday and Saturday just to support this event on Sunday. So also the support, but I think for now, for the first phase, we're just doing the bit of that food stuff. Thank you.